And welcome everybody here in Twitch chat and everybody on YouTube for some Gangplank Sejuani. I'm going to play this tier 1 deck that you probably have run into many times. We've got a couple of tier 1 decks today. Tier 1 Tuesday? Maybe that's a thing. We got the Gangplank Sejuani and then Endure Aggro after this. We're basically all Bilgewater. I'm only playing 4 Freljord cards. I know a lot of people play a whole bunch of Babbling Bjergs. I think Babbling Bjerg's okay. We're only going to be playing 1 because I wanted a top end to have Jack the Winner and Riptide Rex to go along with Sejuani, Gangplank. I wanted all of these. And so to fit them all in, that's going to take away from our Babbling Bjerg slot just a little bit. So no Powder Monkey for me, or not Powder Monkey, but the new Powder Monkey card. Monkey Business. That one, right, yeah. No Monkey Business over here. We are going to be going with Powder Monkeys with the Monkey Idol. But just one Babbling Bjerg to grab all of these things. Yep, the greed. Going with the power. Feel like power usually wins games. We'll be trying out Cutthroat ourselves. We'll see if Cutthroat is better than Omen Hawk. Moving forward with this deck, as we just saw, Yordle Grifter the allegiance is going to be changed on Yordle Grifter, so hitting the allegiance is going to be more important because you're going to have to hit the allegiance to create the warning shot. So playing less Freljord cards definitely going to be more important moving forward. All right, but let's go play our 5 games. Let's see how we do. Let's see if we can add on to our great record with Fiora Dragons. Let's see how we do. All right, playing against some scouts. I have a bunch of Bilgewater. All right, this looks like a good hand. A good hand to mulligan. Yeah, War Chef's nerf is really rough. I am really sad about that.
There's plenty of killing left.
New recruit reporting in.
The greed.
The dead don't need riches.
Awesome. Got a second thing of damage in.
All hands on deck.
And that's a really great one-drop to hit with Petty Officer.
Fight me, you favorite lump.
Look, behind you, a 3-headed monkey.
Who does not know the name Laurent? Hardly fair. Eat up, friend.
They figured it out. That's the best attack to do. That's the best way to make my warning shot the worst possible.
Eyes bigger. No.
Gonna be saving warning shot till after we have the powder keg.
Time to finish this.
My thoughts exactly. All right, let's mess some folks up.
Please work, please work, please work. No. So the good news is they don't get the scout attack in with the Grizzled Ranger still. That could definitely be good.
I gotta show you the sights of Bilgewater. The sights are fine. The smells, on the other hand. Oh, look. One savage beast riding another.
Is this the humor of your people?
Love ya.
I'm making it so that thing doesn't challenge my champions. Or it's still going to challenge.
Just like hunting thresher geese.
They don't have very much life to work with. But I guess I won't either. Gonna be 1 mana short of playing Jack and Fury of the North this next turn.
Born for conquest.
You dare slack on my ship?
I could see the 2 non-champions blocking. Darn, definitely hoping the 2 non-champions would block. Let's put them down to 5. The Fury of the North puts them down to 2. Ouch. Not 2. Yeah, I think that is good that Dragaling is now going to be a dragon. I like that. I like that.
Soldiers, to me!
So unfortunately all they have to do is attack and the game's over. We were just a little slow. Yeah, because they've attacked 3 times. And then Misfortune ability does 4 damage to us. Or does 3 damage to us. We were just a little slow.
This isn't the end.
But nothing on 2 or 4. Hit Big Alfredo. Oh, I feel so bad. Poor Fiora Shen. Best card in their deck, War Chef's getting nerfed. It's gonna be really hard to play Fiora Shen without War Chefs. Yeah, it's like my favorite kind of deck to play too. This is a sad day. Alright, try to get this damage in this turn. That'll help out the Gangplank.
Save your worlds. We speak with blades.
Fiora's very good against Monkey Idol.
For the honor of House Laurent.
I think this attack is a mistake by them. If I'm them, I'm just passing. I would just pass there with me having my 5 mana that I didn't use over getting that little bit of damage in.
Yeah, you don't want to cross me.
My shield is yours.
Heavy pockets, huh?
No, it's just not even worth it.
I will cut you. Try me.
Yep. No. I'm gonna play Jack.
Ready for a show.
Start getting some sleep with the fishes. Jack the Winner is awesome.
Lock the doors.
Lots of options.
You know the value
We're gonna go with the attack option. We're currently tied at 17. I feel like their life total after this turn is going to be less than 17. The attack option means I get to protect. I get to have like make it rain, blow up any kind of barrier they want to do,
Counter
like
and
that.
strike.
I also have the Concerted Strike available if we need to use that. So if they have barrier and single combat, and then another single combat. Okay.
Press on.
Ye started without me. Make 'em bleed.
And I feel very confident in us winning this game from here.
You wanted wrath.
I feel much more confident now,
Strength is yours.
if that's possible.
Safety will cost you.
Hold nothing back.
Boys,
I should probably doing this. I should be doing that on the 5-3 because they're probably going to challenge. They're going to challenge the 5-3.
Pride will cost them.
I.
Lucky you. I'm the last thing you'll see.
Tough choice. I know we could go Riptide Rex. Riptide Rex is pretty awesome. We also have Gangplank with the attack ability. That's also pretty awesome. Tough choice. Tough choice. Let's see what they do. Okay, got a riposte out of their hand. I like it.
Scum.
Trade my 1-mana parlay for a riposte.
You won't feel it first.
Alright, fair enough. Still very confident in us winning. Our hand is probably just as good as their hand, and obviously we have all these things in play.
Up there in the mountains.
Alright, GG's, 1-1. Yeah, I like all the patch note changes except for the War Chefs. Nerf. Possible I should be keeping Yordle Grifter, because Yordle Grifter is so good, but obviously we want to get cheaper cards. We need to get ahead. Okay, so this may look like this is a waste of a warning shot. Understandably so. But that does allow me to do damage to them on turn 1, as far as leveling up my champion. So now we've dealt damage on turn 1 and on turn 2.
Hey there. Don't mind the knife.
And Avaros and Sentry is exactly why I attack with Jagged Butcher first. Parlay will allow us to do damage on turn 3. We don't have a champion in hand right now for a big payoff.
I deal in coins and carnage.
Dead don't need riches.
You really want to be drawing Yordle Grifters, not warning shots. This deck, or this hand, would look really good if we would have just drawn Yordle Grifter as our last 2 cards instead of warning shot, warning shot.
You own what you take.
Let me try that again. I really regret mulliganing the Yordle Grifter from my opener with what we've drawn. They have to be scared of attacking, right? With me doing nothing?
Onward.
No, guess not.
you, and the last thing you'll see.
Best control deck in the metagame is definitely going to be Trundle.
I'll be quick.
Yeah, just a Trundle deck with avalanches. Kind of pick what else you want to do. My opponent's playing it with Sejuani. That's fine. You can play it with Aurelion Soul. You can play it with Tryndamere. But Avalanche, Ramp, Trundle. It's the best control deck. So those 1-mana 1/1s looked really bad. They dealt very, very little damage. The two of them together dealt a total of 3 damage, which was canceled out by their Catalyst of Aeons.
It was right on my tail. Your king has
So I want to do the warning shot first before Gangplank, so that... I guess I shouldn't have done it first because of the challenge. Sure. That's fine. I mean, I like that more than them just challenging
Darkness hides in
the
my
powder keg.
mouth. Whatever the cost.
hang them by their entrails. Line 'em up.
I am worried. I don't think this is a Riptide Rex because like their deck's probably going to be a Ruination deck.
Show them out.
I'm worried about Ruination.
Bar the doors.
I go in the Riptide Rex afterwards.
They're coming. Hide.
Put him down to 10.
There'll be blood in the water. Prepare the barrage.
We're going to save Gangplank's parlay because a good chance this Gangplank's going to die and we'll probably want the actual Gangplank.
Come for you.
Slow animation. We still have a chance. Another Riptide Rex would not be bad to draw. The control matchup is where we miss the Babbling Bjerg the most.
There's plenty of killing left. I rarely forget and never forget. It's the boss! Sure is, Rex.
No, I haven't. I have not done anything with Sage and Roar memes on Monday. What is the Sage part of that?
Invisible to the ignorant.
I'm not sure what that is. Sage and Roar memes. I don't know what that means.
Explosives!
Sorry, the like half card names I just don't always remember exactly what they are. But yeah, Zephyr Sage. Okay, now I know what you're talking about.
Fear not death.
You should have left well enough alone. Cowards!
Sisters.
Okay, so they're still at 16. Quite a bit of life. I wonder how this game would have gone if our 2 warning shot draws were Yordle Grifter draws. Possible this game would have been a lot different. Possible. Like all of our top end and nothing early. And then we played against a control deck where we had all of our bottom end and nothing, no kind of late game, no kind of top end at all. So we haven't had a mix. So I want to have a mix. Alright, we're going to keep Jagged Butcher and Gangplank. Those cards are good. I feel like Prowling Cutthroat is kind of unplayable. Especially against an Avalanche deck. And a deck with a lot of healing. It just doesn't do enough damage. It's too small. We're going to be mulliganing that card. So now we have some pressure, but then we have Yordle Grifter, we have Gangplank. Those are cards that we want whenever they're coming in. So this hand's definitely a lot better than the last hand that we just had. A Teak Tree with that resub for 14 months. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
It's hard to get rich.
I guess we attack before they play a Trundle.
Ice to meet.
Safety will cost you.
Oh, I was hoping for Vengeance. I wanted a removal spell. Didn't get the one I wanted, though.
Nothing escapes my watch. Who's ready for a show?
Alright, Jack. Help us out. Keeps them from gaining the 1 life.
You wanted wrath.
Success gets you noticed around here.
Giving the Trundle vulnerable won't necessarily help me kill Trundle, but it will help me make better attacks.
Let's get to it.
Hoping they don't have another removal spell. Okay, they're just gonna block there. Alright, take the 5. That's good.
Alert the village.
All this Nexus healing.
No use trying.
So I want to get the Monkey Idol in play and get more Power Monkeys. They are good blockers. They're good with Sleep with the Fishes.
Can't handle a little cold.
Good for that kind of stuff.
One troll to rule 'em all.
So while I could Sejuani this Trundle, they could still probably attack and kill Jack the Winner. That probably doesn't actually help.
Aren't any gods here? Just me. Bow to your king. Get ready for a beatdown.
5? 5. So we know they have the Ice Pillar in hand, so that means 4 out of those 6 cards cost 8+ mana. And their passing turn.
I promised a bloodbath.
It's a lot of cards that cost 8+ mana as far as leading with Gangplank or Sejuani. So it does not. It's not going to reduce the cost to 0, but they were forced into doing that.
Yeah, you don't want to cross me.
Ugh. Guess I'm playing this card. So we're gonna have a lot of ways to frostbite their team with the Sejuani.
Fighting's a bloody business.
So presumably they play the Ledros first.
You wanted wrath.
Hopefully.
I'll knock 'em dead.
Nope.
This is gonna be fun.
Alright.
Like you.
It's definitely hoping that they were going to play the Commander Ledros first, and then try to get that big overwhelm so that I was going to be able to Sejuani. Oh, I should have played Sejuani because of Atrocity. I always lose to Atrocity. How do I always lose to Atrocity? I just always lose to that card, and I could have played around it by playing Sejuani first. I did not need to lose right there. There's not that many good Ionia cards.
Lucky you. I'm the last thing you'll see. I'll be quick.
You started with
I like getting these Jagged Butchers out of avalanche range.
plenty of killing left.
Hate drawing that. It's a dead card.
Eyes up here.
I guess I'll just
Cut 'em out.
play these and
Knows me
attack.
Time to get rich.
They're still at 17 life. These 1/1s just don't do any damage. I am still not sold at all on Prowling Cutthroat.
Bow to no one.
Sure.
Bristle, attack.
Get rid of that thing for me, thank you.
Got me.
You wanted wrath. Aren't any gods here? Just me.
Not sure what they're gonna have.
Winter take you.
Okay. That's a good card.
You won't feel it first.
That was a good reason not to play Jack the Winter first, I suppose.
Stay back. You cannot win.
Show them our teeth.
clear up room. So we know they either have another Sejuani, which is going to be a Fury of the North in hand, or a Trundle. So if they're not playing Trundle, gotta watch out for Fury of the North.
Born for conquest.
Yeah, definitely good chance Fury of the North.
Dead men tell my tale.
I don't think Ezreal really changed very much, honestly. I don't think that there is too much difference between 8 and 10 cards needed for the level up. There's a little bit, but I would not use the word butcher to describe that change. They butchered war chefs. I'm very sad about that. It's obviously an awesome sequence for us. They spent both their cards and all their mana on the free cards that I generated.
I'll be quick. Prove your worth.
Looks like Jack the Winner is going to be pulling through for us. This time, when we did have the early stuff, but we drew really well here in the late game of drawing, you know, because we had like all 1-drops, right? And we drew into like our Gangplank, our Jack the Winners. Now we got some Riptide Rexes, a Yordle Grifter. We have drawn really well this game.
There'll be blood in the water.
All right, 2 and 3. Ionia definitely did not look nearly as good as Shadow Isles, right? My other opponent with Shadow Isles was healing their Nexus for just a ton with a bunch of Withering Wails and Vile Feasts and Unspeakable Horrors and that kind of stuff, and then Revitalizing Roar. Ionia definitely did not look nearly as good with just Deny. But anyway, there we go. That's Gangplank Sejuani. I kind of didn't like how this deck didn't interact with the opponents at all, but I guess, you know, it's a real aggro deck. We did kind of miss the Babbling Bjerg, the four mana slot for Babbling Bjerg. Maybe 2 Jack, 2 Bjerg. I never want Yordle Grifter to miss. Yordle Grifter is amazing. No, this isn't a Spray Fin deck. I was gonna maybe consider Spray Fin, but it's not a Spray Fin deck. I wonder if this deck, though, I wonder if you could play Wolf Rider in this deck. I wonder if this could be a Wolf Rider deck. Possibly. I could maybe see that. But yeah, I like Jack in this kind of deck. I have seen people playing all 3 Babbling Bjerg, all 3 Jack, and then not playing Riptide Rex. I've actually seen that before with the Monkey Business. A lot of people play the 1 Monkey Business in this deck. So I've seen some people not play Riptide Rex and play Jack instead. But I like Rex quite a bit. I think I'd maybe go 2 Bjerg, 2 Jack, and playing the Rexes at the top end. I think maybe that's what I would do. I don't know. We were a little weak to, like, the Babbling Bjerg really helps out against control, and that's what our losses were, besides like that first one that was kind of weird. But anyway, that's Gangplank Sejuani. Those of y'all watching later on YouTube, hit that like button over there, and feel free to leave those comments. If you're playing Gangplank Sejuani yourself, feel free to leave any comments about the deck or anything that you've been doing with it. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for the next video.